You write that we're wired for social identity. What do you mean by that? And what do we do with this information?
Yeah, so the way I think of it is in a really deep evolutionary lens. So humans evolved in small groups on the African savanna. And if you just look around, humans are pretty flimsy creatures, right? We don't have like claws or sharp teeth. We can't fly away from predators, or we don't have camouflage or poison or any of the other things that like are critical for survival. What we have that's critical for survival is fitting in and working together. Humans can communicate more efficiently and effectively than any other species on Earth. The other things we do is we cooperate with in-group members, even if we don't know who they are. No other primate does that. And so our evolutionary capacity for success, the thing that's like put us on the moon and around the world, are those skills, social skills. This is one reason I like to point out, like if you ask people what is their single greatest fear, surveys find that it's public speaking. They fear public speaking more than death. And it's easy to understand why, if you've ever given a public speech, is it's very stressful because you don't want to mess up and embarrass yourself and then be excluded, because social exclusion is extremely distressing. And so you and I and everybody listening is the offspring of generation after generation after generation after generation after generation of people who fit in. People who manage not to get excluded, because if they were excluded, in past generations, they just died. They couldn't reproduce. They couldn't get enough food for themselves. They couldn't defend themselves from predators. And so we are the offspring of people. Our DNA, our programming is to connect with others and work together. And those of us who aren't around to talk much today and didn't pass on their genes very effectively. So that is part of who we are. That's why, like, when we, become hardcore sports fans or something like that, that's building on and activating this basic primitive aspect of our species, which is groupishness.